Hi, welcome to Loft 801. My name is Diego, and today I'm talking about Final Destination Bloodlines. It's the sixth film in the long-running horror franchise and my first Final Destination film. It is exactly what I hoped it would be: unbelievable, cheesy, and gnarly. Quick heads up, this review may contain the occasional spoiler, but I'll do my best to avoid them because I like this movie. The film opens with a startling 1969 Skyview Tower collapse premonition experienced by Iris. The crowd is going nuts on the dance floor and Iris saves them, kickstarting a generational curse for her family. In this world, if you mess with death, then death messes with you. Flash forward to the present day, her daughter Stephanie is tormented by the same nightmare and tracks down Iris to understand why death seems to haunt the family. The narrative unfolds through a rotating ensemble cast of brother Charlie, cousins Eric, Julia, and Bobby. Everyone is skeptical of Stephanie and her premonitions, but as more and more family members start dying, they all work together to cheat death. I had a ton of fun with this movie. The narrative is good, but really it's all just a setup for some of the most gruesome deaths you'll see on screen. It's one of those movies where you definitely need to turn your brain off. The logic and build up to each kill makes zero sense. They are the most impossible freak situations. Whether it's someone being crushed in an MRI machine or getting smashed in a garbage truck compactor, there are some stomach-churning kills that'll make you cover your eyes. That's where this movie really shines. It leans heavily into the franchise's fatalistic DNA. The light horror and dark comedy are great. I love how the film builds some dread, offers something absurd, and then snaps right back into horror. The Rube Goldberg nightmare scenarios are funny because they are so outlandish. If you're in a backyard barbecuing, you could die from a slippery patio, a bug zapper, a propane tank, broken glass, or even a lawnmower. There are so many misdirects, and any one innocuous item or action could take you out, and that's what makes this movie so fun. You never know what's going to kill the next family member. I also love that for the first half of the film, you didn't know which family member was gonna die next. The film subverts your expectations in a good way, and even when you think you know who's next, you're wrong. The ending also caught me by surprise. As cheesy as it was, I was very happy with how the film ended because it reinforced the idea that if you mess with death, death will mess with you. The cast all do great and their characters are written fairly well. They're not the deepest written characters, and that's okay. They're all interesting enough to make you care about them. I loved Caitlin Sanajuana's, Owen Joyner's, and Richard Harmon's performances and characters. Stephanie is earnest and helps anchor our investment in the family's fate. Bobby is the nicest guy ever and he wouldn't hurt a fly, so you can't help but root for him. Eric is a grunge, nonchalant guy and one of the characters who completely subverted my expectations. Supporting cast members like Raya Kilstedt, Gabriel Rose, Breck Bassinger, Teo Briones, Anna Lore, Andrew Tinpo Lee, and Alex Zahara all have good chemistry and work together to feel like an actual family. Lastly, Tony Todd reprises his role as Mortician William Bloodworth. Again, I've never seen any of the prior films, so his appearance didn't have any significant impact on me, but I know a lot of people really appreciated it. Either way, it seems really fitting that this was his last role prior to his real-life death, RIP. Bloodlines makes good use of its cinematography, production design, and practical effects. For example, in the intro Sky Tower collapse sequence, it feels vintage with warm colors and 60s era's clothing. Even the song Shout by the Isley Brothers fits the sequence perfectly as the dance floor slowly cracks and cracks. The on-site filming at the Museum of Vancouver makes the tower feel real and tangible. The use of practical effects and CGI also make the kill sequences feel seamless. For example, with the garbage truck death, the interior of the garbage truck was built with a special crusher mechanism that retracted around an actor's head, simulating the crushing action. Later on, VFX were added to erase the mechanical elements and add the final gruesome visual. The result is a death that feels real despite its outlandish setup. I don't remember much about the score, but I know it did its job well. I was on the edge of my seat as the kills were built up, and I was laid back when exposition was being delivered. The soundtrack was an emotional roller coaster. The final thing I want to mention is a cool fun fact. Yvette Ferguson is a 71-year-old stunt woman. In filming this movie, she set a world record as the oldest stunt woman to be set on fire. I think she's crazy, awesome, and deserves some more recognition. Final Destination Bloodlines delivers exactly what it promises: over-the-top deaths, ridiculous setups, and just enough character work to keep you invested. It's not a deep film by any means, but it doesn't need to be. It knows exactly what it is: a fun, freaky, and fatalistic ride. For my first Final Destination movie, I honestly couldn't have asked for a better introduction. It was cheesy in all the right ways, and the kills were some of the gnarliest I've seen in recent horror. The film manages to blend horror and dark comedy surprisingly well, and it keeps you guessing with every new scene. Whether you care about the legacy, the inventive deaths, or are just looking for a thrill-filled time, Bloodlines is a solid watch that goes out with a bang and a splatter. Thank you for listening to my review of Final Destination Bloodlines. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and hit subscribe. If you did not enjoy the content, thank you for sticking around. As always, I would love to read what you have to say, so leave a comment and let me know what you're thinking. Also, if there's something you want to see reviewed, don't forget to let me know and I will do my best to get to it. Lastly, if you want to see some more from me, then you can check out my vlogs linked up above or my podcast Good Friends. Again, thank you for watching. My name is Diego and I will see you next time.